What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Gamecock Chuck coming at you on this beautiful Monday afternoon. Hey, don't forget to like, share, drop a comment. Let me know what you guys think, and subscribe to this channel for all your Gamecock content that I put out there. Hit that notification bell as well. Let's get into today's video. Yesterday was it was an awesome game yesterday between number 1 South Carolina as they went on the road up to Hartford, Connecticut, in front of a sold out crowd, almost 16,000 strong up there in Hartford to watch South Carolina take on number 5 UConn. The game did not disappoint anybody. Well, maybe the outcome disappointed some UConn fans and stuff like that, but the game was a very good contested matchup between two good teams. I know a lot of UConn fans have been all over Twitter and Facebook and all over the place talking about how they were shorthanded and didn't have as many players to play as South Carolina did and all that. I don't know what to say. I mean, that's how basketball is. You play who you have, and if you're prepared and you're developing players, you play who you have, and however it ends is how it ends. Like some of them said, I'm pretty sure UConn's a very good team, so I'm pretty sure we may possibly see them in the NCAA tournament, in April. So we shall see if that plays out or not, because UConn is, with being down, a few players, they are a really good basketball team, a good shooting basketball team. Yesterday, South Carolina is known for their defense, and UConn managed to shoot 52% from the floor against a very, very good South Carolina defense. South Carolina, they didn't get deep in their bench either. Coach Staley, she wanted to play her more veteran players, her more experienced players in this matchup. So she didn't run her bench. She didn't get too deep in her bench. She only brought 4 people off the bench. Cardoza come off the bench. Me here, Raven Johnson, and Bree Hall come off for about 4 minutes. So, but Coach Staley didn't go deep in her bench either. So, and she didn't. I mean, I understand why she did, because, like I said, she wanted to play her more experienced player. She knew this was going to be a hard-fought game from start to finish, and I think she wanted to show some of her freshman ladies, what it's like to play in an environment like that. Just from the bench and seeing, what it takes to compete at a high level day in and day out. When you're an elite program like South Carolina, like UConn, like Tennessee, all these teams that have been the standard in women's college basketball, Stanford, all these teams. So I think that's the reason why South Carolina pulled away or won this game, was because, Coach Staley wanted to use her veteran players, especially Cardoza. Cardoza had an awesome game yesterday, a phenomenal game. Her and Raven Johnson both come off the bench yesterday, and they performed well above what I would expect in a hostile environment like that in UConn, up in UConn. Cardoza, she had 17 points, 11 rebounds. So she got her another double on the year. Raven Johnson, she had 14 points, 7 assists. She didn't turn the ball over, so that was good. I want to touch on another thing. Kiera Fletcher started the game at the point, but I think once she made a couple turnovers, I think Coach Staley subbed her out, and Raven Johnson, she saw how well Raven Johnson was handling the point, the pressure, the atmosphere of playing on the road in a hostile environment. I think Coach Staley liked the way that she was handling that, and that's probably one of the reasons why she got just about all the minutes at the point position. I think she played like 36 minutes. So Raven Johnson contributed in a big way yesterday, and like I said, she took care of the ball. So that's very vital in a big time game, big time matchup like yesterday. But Aaliyah Boston led the way for the Gamecocks. She got her 76th career double-double yesterday. She scored 26 points, 11 rebounds. A good chunk of, I think about a little over half her points came in the second half. I think she had 14 points in the second half, I think it was. And so she pretty much took over the game near the end and put the game on her back, and she showed why she is one of the best players, if not the best, in my opinion, the best player in all of women's college basketball. I know a lot of analysts and a lot of teams seem to think that, they got their own pick of who they think is the best player in college basketball, but I think it is Leah Boston. Like a lot of people said, her stats don't show as big as some of the other ones because she doesn't play the amount of minutes as some of the other players in women's college basketball, because we have a deep bench. We have a bench that we can go to and get her out of the game and get her some rest and get her some rest, get ready, if she needed down the stretch or for another big time game. So, we don't really have to play her at the level some other teams play their star players. So, but she did her thing yesterday, double-double. South Carolina out-rebounded UConn at +12. They're +12 on the boards. South Carolina got a lot of offensive rebounds, which gave them a lot of second-chance points, which was huge for the Gamecocks. A lot of that coming from Cardoza. Cardoza had quite a few second-chance opportunities by grabbing offensive rebounds. So, very active on the board, as always. The one thing that's that I hope gets straightened out is Zia Cook seems to be, to me, she seemed to be on a little shooting slump. She wasn't on her game yesterday, I guess you could say. So, but she did contribute. She played some good defense. But I mean, I don't know if it's just the shots not falling or what, if it's just part of basketball, I guess you'd say. But hopefully she can find her shot, get back to the Zia that she was a couple games ago. Because the last couple games, she seems to me be on a little shooting slump as far as scoring. So hopefully within the next hopefully the next game, this midweek game against Auburn, she can get back in a rhythm and find her shooting stroke again, because we're going to need her for Sunday's big-time matchup when number 3 LSU comes to town. So, and hopefully, unless something strange happens, it should be an undefeated matchup between two top 3 teams in women's college basketball. Both undefeated. LSU will be coming to South Carolina next Sunday, so at 2:00. So hopefully both teams. I know LSU don't play this midweek game. They pretty much got a week to get ready for South Carolina, but South Carolina has a midweek, so hopefully shouldn't have a problem with Auburn. But if for some unforeseen reason we manage to lose that game to Auburn, and anything can happen. I'm not saying that we're going to blow Auburn away or they're going to win or anything, but you never know. You can't predict what's going to happen. Us Gamecocks seem to think we know what's going to happen when it comes to the women playing Auburn, but you never know. Strange things can happen, and we could end up, going in there with a loss. But me personally, I don't see that. I think it's going to be 2 undefeated teams ready to square off for a big heavyweight matchup at the Colonial Life Arena. Like I said, Sunday at 2:00, and should be a very good matchup. We finally get to see what LSU is all about. See if they could put their money where their mouth is when it comes to playing basketball. Talk all this smack about the Gamecocks and our players and coaches and things like that. So we finally get to get them in Colonial Life Arena, get them on the hardwood, and see what they all about, and see who's backing up their talk. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be the Gamecocks, in my opinion. But like I said, South Carolina, huge victory yesterday, 81-77 over number 5 UConn. Overall, great performance from everybody on the team. Like I said, we didn't go deep in the bench, but who got out there and played minutes, produced in some way, shape, or form, whether it was offense, defense, rebounding, whatever the case may be. We hustled and come out of there with a win. Like I said, there was a lot of UConn fans crying all over the internet, complaining about calls and this and that. You know, it is what it is. It's basketball. Referees are humans. They're not going to see everything. They're not going to, they're not going to see every ticky-tack foul or every foul that goes on there in the game. And in fact, if you look at the stats, South Carolina had more fouls until the last few minutes of the game when UConn had to foul them to extend the game. So I don't understand, what the argument is there. Maybe I missed something. I don't know. But to me, that's just a BS excuse for any fan to be complaining a whole lot about the referees. However, well, I will say one thing. South Carolina did get away with one thing. That inbounds, that was a handoff. I didn't pay much attention to it at first until, I kept watching it over and over. Yeah, we got away with one day or so. But just like with anything, if you don't get seen doing it, if you can get away with it a time or two like that in basketball, they take advantage of it. So, and we did. So it is what it is. Also, another thing that's been all over the internet, there's been several Facebook groups and people talking about it, and Twitter, and people giving their opinion. People need to quit worrying about what Coach Staley wears on game days. Why does it matter what she wears? I know a lot of people are saying, well, she represents the university. She needs to be, wearing some Gamecock apparel, some Under Armour apparel, whatever. To me, it don't matter, man. She gets paid to coach. She does not get paid to go out there on the court and make a statement, by wearing Under Armour or something like that. Let the woman wear what she wants to wear. That's what she gets paid to do, to coach. Let her coach. We could find more important things in this world to complain about than what a basketball coach wears on game day. It's pity, and it's stupid in my opinion. I had no problem with her wearing Eagles apparel, Philadelphia Eagles. That's her team. That's who she likes. That's who she's pulled for in the Super Bowl. Me personally, I don't have a problem with it. Y'all can drop a comment and let me know y'all's thoughts on the game. Let me know what you guys think of the referees. Let me know what you guys think of her apparel. Whatever. Just drop a comment. Let me know. To me, like I said, it's just pity stuff to be worried about. The woman gets paid to win games and bring championships to Columbia, and she's doing a dang good job at that. So whatever. Like I said on a comment I put on Facebook, I don't care if she wears pajamas and bedroom slippers as long as she's winning. Who cares? Who cares what she's wearing? I don't have a problem with it. But I know there's a lot of people out there that do, and I don't get it. Maybe I'm just an old guy that just doesn't get too emotional about dumb shit. Let's just say that. I don't get too emotional or too attached to dumb shit in life. Life's too short, it's too precious. You never promise tomorrow. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and end this video. Y'all have a blessed day. Thank you guys for watching. And like always, like, share, fill out that comment section below with your thoughts on the game, thoughts on the rest, Coach Staley's apparel, whatever the case may be. Drop a comment, let me know. And also, don't forget to subscribe to this channel for all the Gamecock content that I put out there. Subscribe to this channel, help this channel grow. It's struggling right now, help it grow. And also, don't forget to hit that notification bell. That way you guys get notified when I put out my content. And until next time, y'all have a blessed day. Gamecock Chuck, I'm out. Go Gamecocks. Shit.